at 4 p.m., no matter what was happening, she'd snap and say, "Pills, it's not even like she set alarms. She just had a baby-ending spider sense. Time to die, kid." So I went up to her room and she says, "Do you want a date? Because you'll be living off campus next year, and this won't be as simple as going down a flight of stairs to see one another." That's a good point. You know what? Let me think about it. So after a day of pondering, I was like, oh, hell no. Because even though we had great chemistry in the bedroom, the bitch never laughed at my jokes. I'd be killing in the school pool, and she'd just be floating there motionless, like Matthew Perry's corpse. Start swimming, buddy. Anyway, I meet back up with Ange and let her down the best way I could. She seemed to take it all right, not realizing her brain was beginning to tweak. That summer, I'm on Facebook, posting on a bunch of hotties' walls, not realizing Ange was seeing this, bugging the fuck out. So much so, she would call up my friends hysterically crying. Friends be like, "You aren't dating, so what's the problem?" The problem being, Ange's feelings had tied up her logic and had no plans of setting them free. Fast forward to the beginning of fall semester, and my roommates and I are having a party. Things are going great until Ange comes over and starts cock-blocking the shit out of me. She wasn't even pretending. At one point, she sits down in the middle of a Kings game going, "I want to play." We're kind of in the middle of, whatever, here's some cards. So I go back to macking on the chick next to me when Ange says, "I have to go to the bathroom. Ladies, come with me." Keep in mind, she doesn't know any of the women there. So they all pile in the bathroom, and I'm looking at the guys going, this isn't good. A few minutes later, they come out, and surprise, surprise, none of them want to play anymore. I'm like, "Ange, what did you say to them?" She goes, "Nothing." I'm like, "All right, that's it, bitch. Get the f*** out." She starts to cry, pretending she's the victim, but I could care less. I knew with her around, I was never getting laid. So I said, "Get out of here!" A few days later, I'm walking to a bar when I see one of my friends across the street. I'm like, Adrian. He looks at me and keeps walking, but my drunk ass is like, well, maybe he didn't recognize me. So I run